Good morning. We're live.
Live for the chop. It's crazy we've been in the same range for pretty much 48 hours.
I've got it marked out. I didn't know it was open. I was writing out what I was going to talk about in my analysis, and then it was like, oh crap, opens here. So I haven't got much drawn out on my chart. But the one main thing I'm gonna draw is this. Talk about how my TP or my drawn liquidity is going to get met really quick. Okay, it's already met. I wanted to see this bearish imbalance deliver to these internal lows, because if you go to the 1 minute, you can just see every time we've came here, it's relative equal low. Come back to a relative equal low, relative equal low, pretty much equal lows. We come here and put another relative equal low into these ones. So then once we trade into this imbalance, I'm looking for, down movement. But obviously, I've got no chance to even participate in that. So you can just see that it opened. Pre-open, actually, we manipulated these internal highs.
Do you have your news pulled up on there?
No, I'll pull it up.
Okay, because it is jam-packed today. We had retail sales at 8:30. Then we have consumer sentiment at 10, and Trump speaks again all day. Well, actually, I don't know when he starts, but he's speaking with Putin, so it's going to be a little bit heavier impact than the two previous days that we've had.
He is speaking with Putin.
There's news channels already live.
French bank holiday, Italian bank holiday. Those don't really matter too much. We already had this news at 8:30. Then we've got...
Tells us, is Putin buying soap?
What the fuck?
They're in some sort of lab, and it looks like he's buying soap. Or is it?
And then you got 10 a.m. news, and then... Okay, so we have 10 a.m. news, so watching out for that. Actually, watching out for the whole day, because Trump is going to talk. Today could be a very... What is this?
This is like not long ago. Putin's looking at, what is this? He's looking at like pills and supplements and stuff. There's like a little farmer's market in this laboratory somewhere in Alaska that they're looking at stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Wait, who's this here? Oh, okay, it's not Trump. Oh, Putin's talking though. Yeah, there's already like a vote in the chat. Will Putin reach an agreement with Trump on a Ukraine ceasefire?
I don't know if we're going to be even trading.
This is
Just serious.
sketchy.
I don't know if you can trade that. I think I can
Honestly,
putting more risk on the line than you should be.
there's only really two ways that I'd want to trade this. Is take a super early entry with light size and be at break even right away, so that you don't have to worry about this.
Or just short.
Or yeah, that I was gonna say, or just higher time frame. Like one or the other. I think I feel like the middle time frames are a little bit sketchier.
Yeah.
Because you could get a 40-point move in a second.
So in my eyes, London's high formed the reversal, right? If you go to the 15-minute, you see Asian session kind of consolidation, accumulation in a way. And the London session opens, rallies, puts a swing high in, drops a little bit lower, expands, not really expands, but forms the manipulation leg, taking out this high and this internal high. Then we get the formation of the 15-minute breaker right here. So we form the kind of breaker. We trade back into the 50-minute breaker and the 50-minute order block, and that is the short. And then that runs out the relative equal lows. So like this movement here was pretty textbook, especially because you fall short of the sell side right before retracing. That'd be perfect. And then obviously I'd extend my drawn liquidity to this low down here.
So the way I'm seeing it right now is YM took a daily buy side, but NQ's taken that a long time ago.
Yeah, ES took this high.
Yeah.
ES
So
took the
there is SMT at that high.
and so London high. What I'll do to just make it simpler, London high took this, so the SMT's with that, but really it's with the this high.
But yesterday, YM got a super bullish move to that buy side and left two massive 4 hour gaps. So I think NQ's gonna reach for previous day's low, and then
For
from there, I'm gonna look to see, okay, is NQ gonna continue to displace the previous day's low and inverse that 4 hour hourly gap to the left, which
I
will
think so. I
probably
think
inverse the daily gap and then head to those hourly relative equal lows from Monday.
the current weekly lows, or no, the previous weekly lows are good.
Or because YM was super bullish, is YM just getting a retracement, meaning NQ will take previous day's low as a manipulation while YM retraces, and then from there will we get the reversal off of previous day's low to then head back to these kind of low resistance highs that we've left.
Yeah. One thing I'm watching is this dealing range, which I can actually highlight a little bit cleaner. But 1 and 0. Okay. So this dealing range, so the manipulation lower and then the manipulation higher, and then we went right back to equilibrium and chopped. So we've been chopping, chop, 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 chop. If we just completely stay right at the equilibrium of this range, for me that doesn't look good. What I want to see is this had been the last touch of premium in that 50-minute fair value gap, and then I want us to sell off. In my eyes, these are really good levels. These relative equal lows. This is weekly sell side because it was last week's sell side. Or no, that's right. That is this week's sell side. That is a weekly sell side.
Yeah, it's from Monday.
Yeah. Monday, because Monday's low we fell short of. This is Monday's low. And then Tuesday fell short of Monday's low. That's what it was. Okay. There's SMT at those lows, but only like this. So, not big.
Yeah, so we trade into the 4 hour order block at 6 and to that hourly for value gap. Right, and then we're starting to break lower.
Yes, and honestly, everything is looking good for shorts right now.
So yeah, there'd be.
So I'm going to actually pay a bit more attention to them because.
So yeah, there could be possible shorts to previous day's low, and then if there isn't, they'll either be, depending how we react there, it'll be either a long to overnight highs, I guess. Or if we just fail to reverse from there, we'll be headed toward those hourly relative equal lows.
I'd like one more drive higher into the imbalance here. Oh no, sorry. We traded to that 1 minute imbalance. I'd like to just see if it's respected or not. We've also got the opening range gap. And what I'll do today is I'll go mark out all the opening prices that would have effect on anything. So the news opening, lifted the data wick, rallied consolidation for an hour, then took it on open. Okay, we're 7:30 open. True open, whatever, an institutional open level, whatever people call it. 9:30, boom.
So we're trading to that 3 minute gap right
Trade
there.
above 7:30 right there, boom, premium. Okay, hold on. This is me getting the move lower. Here. Okay, hold on. Also, I want to go to the higher time frame before I take anything, just to show you guys. Oh, I guess I can leave some of this on. I just don't want that. That's crowding it. So we take all-time highs, we rallied, we formed this daily imbalance, but then we trade into it and consolidate, right? So then at the internal highs, at the constant encroachment of the daily wick, we have the SMT. So another case why I'm bearish, and I could argue that we are going into the order block on the daily or the daily sell side. So but that's that. I'm gonna remove. Okay, shit. So weird. MNQ took that low, but NQ didn't. I'm in shorts.
Yeah, 3 minute, 1 minute order block.
Yeah, just that 1 minute order block there. Kind of got the a little bit of a delayed entry, but actually a really bad entry.
I think it'll be fine.
40. Holy frick, that's a bad entry. That's fine. Yeah, it's totally not the entry I wanted to have, but it's what I got, so. My bias is just too strong here. So. So targeting the previous this low. I don't have a really good break even level here. I guess it would be ES. Trading to something key, but that's pretty freaking far.
It'll probably just go for it, I think.
Yeah. I'm not gonna have a break even level on this because I've got a. That's my TP's $420 on the nose. I think Elon Musk would be proud. Unless I can go to a census, the sense, and take it to. Okay. Well, actually, you know, I'll just go to break even once we take the low right there, just because it's
It's really all you got.
yeah, that's the only low. But what I'm looking at is just how we tested the lower, like real lower half of this 1 minute fair value gap twice there, and didn't want to get even above that off of this minute. Like everything that I outlined in the analysis is just working together. So to take this order block is just actually executing on what I saw. And I, honestly, I've missed this trade before. So the preferred entry would have been obviously in this 15-minute fair value gap, and if something clean was like right here, but didn't happen. So
Trading back into that 2 minute order block right there.
yeah, I'm gonna mark that one out.
There's no 3 minute gap anymore that was gonna form. I guess we traded into that small 1 minute. New 15-minute candle opens up in a minute here.
Tell me it's already 15 minutes into open. Wow. Did not feel like that. Just gonna mark out that. Honestly, my conviction extends so much lower, but it's gonna be hard to hold that far, I would say. That'd be pretty crazy if I could hold there to the weekly sell side. Could you imagine that? That'd be an 8R.
That'd be nice. Yeah. Well, I mean, you could leave runners. Definitely wouldn't do the whole thing. It's oops.
How many points? Depends how many points it is.
But you already got like a two R marked out, so.
I had a 1.6 R mark.
So we put in an SMT with YM at that 937 high.
almost at my break even here. It like almost ticked it. Okay, it went to my break even kind of level. Okay. What I've done is I put a limit of 3 at the low here. And then I'm letting 1 go for the freaking moon. Or not the moon, but deep is where I'm letting 1 go. You just look at that delivery out of that 1 minute frame. Again, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's nice.
That is crazy. So I partialed 1 at this sell side when I went to break even because seeming pretty volatile. So and the partialing more at the previous day's low and then at the sell side. So ES took this internal low. That's not the biggest low. That was just a low I marked at because it had no wick on it. Come on, I'm gonna check the live stream, and there better be 1 person watching.
I got it up here too, so
It's just me watching.
yeah.
No, it didn't even say you were watching.
Really?
No.
I'll refresh it. Hold on. There. Now does it say it?
No. No. So this TP at the previous day's low is getting just kind of, it's right above it.
It should go because YM got a deeper retracement, but it just inversed all the fair value ups that it formed on the way up. So it should go. ES is continuing to
So
dump.
what I'm doing is I'm actually only taking 1 more off here, and I'm partialing as we go deeper, just because I want to extend my okay, got filled there. I just want to extend my trade on this one because honestly it looks like it could go real deep today.
Yeah, back to Monday's low.
Yeah. And since I'm at break even, obviously it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, like if we fail to reverse out of this hourly gap and this previous day's low, and then at say, well, it would be 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. if we inverse that hourly, and we're failing to reverse, then yeah, that would be a good indication that we're just going to continue to flush.
Honestly, I've got a pretty big TP marked up. And I am probably leaving it for there. It's this low, but it's not at the low. putting it. So my TP, where my final TP is going to be right there. Right there. Boom. There we go. So that would be a 6R trade. What a Friday it would be.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope it inverses that gap.
So I'll be up walking 4,700 if it hits my TP, and I'll be up, if it doesn't hit my TP, 2,200 ish. There's some times where your setups just jump out at you like this, and that was today.
Yeah.
You know, that one nice big down candle, 40 points, is pretty sick. Make a Twitter post.
Oh, now it says I'm watching live stream, hey?
What's that?
Now it says I'm watching live stream.
Yeah.
All right, we already got only 7 minutes until 10 a.m. Just based off of how we didn't instantly displace off of taking that low, it's feeling like it's gonna just keep flushing.
That's what my runner's for, because holy shit. Putin. He could just as easily whipsaw the back up.
Yeah.
Trump meeting Putin in Alaska today. Fuck yeah.
Okay, we formed a 5-minute gap relatively close to that sell side. So we'll see how we react out of there.
There's a little bit of a reaction off of the sell side there.
Yeah. Just retracing into that 5-minute.
Well, yeah.
So that'll be the telltale. If we inverse that 5-minute, then we have SMT at previous day's low and could be low a day there.
definitely glad I've got my freaking things out of the way, because the last thing I wanted is for like Putin to say some bullshit,
Yeah.
Trump to say some bullshit.
So we traded into the 5-minute gap there. See if we can get a move lower prior to 10.
Okay, coolio. Nice 5-minute gap. Logically this should hold, but the day is pretty uncertain, so can definitely be unsure here. I think teacher bought his Koenigsegg under Kiltech,
Oh, yeah. Because he got the license plate for it.
and then he's just super marketing it, and he's like able to write off a portion of it because he's using it for content. Should be a big write-off. It's like Whistling Diesel being like business expense for a 3.5 million dollar Bugatti that he's gonna destroy.
Yeah.
That's actual business expense because they're actually using that for the videos. So, like to remind everybody that we have news in 2 minutes, which is red folder news, which is pretty cool. So there's 1 minute till that news. Forty-five, 25 is my break even. Boom. 20 seconds until news hits my TP. It's not that big of a news event. Inflation expectations and consumer sentiment. So
My chart froze.
it's down. It's the market's open.
There we go.
The rear top step says that. There's a nice big wick to the downside there. What will unfold?
So we inversed the 4-hour gap to the left from yesterday.
I should pull that up.
Or not yesterday, but when is this? Tuesday? Wednesday?
Yesterday is yesterday. No, 2 days ago is yesterday. Yeah, the daily gap we're in too, but
Yeah. And we failed to inverse that, the hourly gap. Trade it down to that hourly order block.
It's an interesting 1 minute candle here, though. Well, at least the MNQ one's fine. The NQ one has got the gap down, which is weird. Okay, we filled that gap there. We'd leave equal lows there. So NQ left equal lows there. Again, I'm holding this one to here. I'm not touching it until it hits that. It's a extendo clip TP. It can do whatever it wants. If it wants to hit constant encroachment into the 5 minute and go lower. There you go. Trade to this 1 minute imbalance, which is the true imbalance there, and then go lower. Or stop me out. All are good, not good, but all are possible things, and I don't really care. Especially when you partial 80% of your position.
Yeah.
At and below the your first draw. It's getting close to the stop loss at break even there, but it did fully fill the 5 minute gap on the 1 minute. Fully filled it there, so that'd be a nice deep retracement. We have these equal lows here, which I would now want to see get taken. Dude, so I accidentally entered, and because I got slipped so bad, I was like, holy shit, I'm in one contract too much. It was an extra $75 of risk. I'm like, I can't do that.
So you took one off?
So I took one off.
Yeah.
Right when I got in. But I made, I think it was 28 cents on that contract. So I was up 28 cents on the one contract. So it's all good. And there's the break even there. Good. What did I hit here? Obviously left, whatever, $100 on the table at the highest point, but not that bad. The actual RR of my trade was about a 1.6. No, I don't think that the idea for shorts is invalid necessarily, but considering we're in this consolidation, right? You take the low of the consolidation, you can totally run back to an equilibrium, which is still up there. So there's also this premium 15 minute. Cool.
We do have the S&P previously as low. Keep in mind.
Yes, with yes. S&P there. So personally, I'm probably going to be done trading there. I don't think I'm going to take another trade, but definitely stay on the live stream for a little bit longer. I just wanted to get my, I guess I got my trade out of the way. Well, before Trump and Putin started bashing each other.
Okay, so we're in that 15-minute gap. Inverse that lower 5 minute.
Yeah, I actually thought I was up more today. I'm only up 1,600.
Yeah. You said 20 something hundred.
I thought I was up 2,700.
Oh.
I thought I was up 2,500. It's only 1,700. I did the math off of the floating P&L with my contract running.
Oh yeah.
Ah, I'm only up 1,700. Oh no. Fuck. Dude, I wonder if we should have different thumbnails for different trading days.
Yeah, you could.
Like, where you've got like a red folder news day thumbnail, and then you've got a FOMC thumbnail.
We just have one with Trump on there.
NFP thumbnail. You got one with Trump on there. You got
Yeah.
right like some. Well, I'm just looking through this and I'm like, damn, this page is boring because it's all the same. So I kind of you can keep the same style of stuff, but like shit, you should change them up. It's not that it wasn't that hard to make this one. So
I'm honestly kind of waiting to see how this 5-minute BPR kind of holds.
yes, the bullish end.
Just because if this 50-minute candle closes here in 5 minutes, if we get like a manipulation into that 5-minute BPR and then get like, good displacement, then I would probably take a long.
Just goes against the higher time frame bias like a crazy amount.
Well, I don't know. We're in a daily imbalance, daily order block we tapped. We have SMT previous day's low.
If you look at it like that, yeah.
Like it's not, I wouldn't say it's against the hard time frame bias.
The 4 hour? I mean,
The 4 hour wasn't really a reversal, it's just a slow move lower.
I guess yeah, you could say that this is if this is the manipulation, then yeah, then it goes higher. But literally any lower than that low, it's going to the weekly sell side.
But if we deliver from this 50-minute and get a 50-minute order block and inverse those 5 minutes, then I would take a short continuation down to those sell side levels.
There's equal lows with the news low. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, on NQ, which I don't like, but we'll see. Just gonna sit on the 5-minute here, watch the 5-minute for a bit. Like, do we put an SMT in anywhere here?
Dude, the current monthly
did.
The current monthly P&L is 6,800.
There we go. What are we halfway? I'll check mine here. Oops.
I've got a higher current monthly P&L.
Let's see. You did Canadian, hey?
Yeah, but I've still got it. How much you have? 800 now? What math are you doing over there? Just here.
So
It's right in here.
5,100.
Wasn't it like this?
No. 937.
Oh yeah.
937 times
Oh, then nice. So we're
50,
up
5,100.
11 something.
Yeah, like why I'm just continuing to flush. So part of me thinks we're just gonna get this retracement on NQ and then it's gonna continue. See the see how this next 50-minute candle starts to print. We did get that 3-minute change in state. Okay, new 50-minute candle opened. I'd want to see bullish scenario. We go from here down to the 5-minute.
Dude,
And
honestly,
then
I think you should
expand
be.
higher.
I think you should be bullish. For shorts, it would have played out when I was in it.
Yeah.
Your buy side liquidity here from the pre-market are relative equal highs. We delivered the entire down move. If you formed an S&T there, the ES, and react that good, then it's pretty darn good. So if you look at it, you want the well, shit, you're out of luck because that 5 minutes probably not going to get traded to the BPR. The 15-minute fair value gap formation might be your play, but I would just look for like literally any sort of internal model anywhere.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for some sort of retracement.
Yeah. But yeah, considering you're invalidating everything post open, like the good down move, then yeah, I just kind of wait. You see your retracement?
Yeah, we'll see. See if this retracement holds.
So you're out of retracement though, hey?
We're getting closer, yeah.
Not that bad. Well, if it's a 25% retracement, it's fine. But shit, those data lows would scare me.
It's not. Yeah.
Because you can make the case for the obviously the bullish bias. Because well, actually, here's my thing though. ES really did deliver off of that manipulation though.
Yeah.
Like London's reversal.
Yeah.
Hourly fair value gap. Super aggressive delivery.
That's the other thing I'm cautious of. And then YM's just continuing to flush too.
And then dude, look at NQ here. We wicked right into that hourly order block. Holy. Look at that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Like literal high at the hourly order block.
Deeper retracement that I would have wanted to see though for shorts.
It did trade to that 15-minute gap. But here's my thing though. I'd look for longs until you get proven wrong. I think longs are probably the play off that low. I think Jason Kim was in longs before the news. Were you in longs before the news?
No. Didn't do anything.
What happened to your bill there?
Because I took it. Yeah. Getting my first payout, but never requesting the payout because I was greedy and said I'm taking the 1.1 thousand, so 1,100. I wanted 1,500 and lost it all the next day.
What a fucking.
And I've never got one since.
Jeez.
It's been a year and a half.
That's just so. Jeez. That's bad. Could you imagine not taking a payout for $1,100 because you want an extra $400 and then blowing it all? I mean, that just shows you though your risk management. Obviously, you're taking way too many trades in a day.
Yeah, getting within 2 or 3 ticks of getting a payout, costing and then blowing it.
Yeah, but we've all done that. We've all done that.
I feel very good. Yeah.
So the current standpoint is kind of want that to play out. Doesn't need to get into that 5-minute, which is right there, but it would, make it a lot cleaner if it did. So trade into the 5-minute, and we can get this expansion up to there. The only thing is we have this 15-minute right here. Yeah, the other thing with the 15-minute hourly order block right here.
So we trade to that 5-minute there.
Yeah. Honestly, just watch it because you have these relatively good lows. You've got enough of a reason to still have a short bias, but not quite enough. Just because of that S&P with those lows. But again, talking about ES being super weak. Or looking super weak. I shouldn't say being. Because you have this reversal here. Oh shit, hold on. I think the longs will play out. Holy crap. You doing some longs? Are you thinking about them? What do you got 2R to that equal highs, relative equal highs?
Yeah, I'm just
Right there?
I'm just looking here.
right there. And you do kind of have three relative equal highs right now. Like, and in my opinion, the entry's here. But I would be, I don't know, since my bias is like somewhat split, not quite split, but because I kind of want shorts. This isn't like my trade, but I do see the entry for the longs right here because the bullish scenario does make more sense. There's more structure behind it currently.
I'm just looking at looking at ES
Well, the
and like the move that we got off of, yeah, like you said, that high
yeah
with SMT
yeah.
is
Well, I think you're
throwing
missing
me off a little bit.
Like, I think if you're gonna want to take a trade and you're looking for longs, you might miss the long.
Well, no, I would take like the 5-minute order block or something.
Yeah. But you're out of a 5 minute gap already.
Yeah.
So like I would take that 1 minute right there. But because of this SMT at these lows and the kind of relative equal highs and the nature of this being the consolidation and then getting a manipulation, I could I definitely see longs more valid right now. But the 4 hour did inverse that 4 hour gap. So it's something to watch for sure. If I was in longs, I'd just be running it to these internal highs.
We have 1 minute till this 50-minute candle closes as well.
I think if you're trying to take longs, you're missing them. Or you got a minute actually till your 5 minute, so it's not bad. It can't run that far in a minute, but it also might confirm it. So when does this Trump guy start talking? Because that's what would scare me. So you didn't even get that 5 minute chain stay. It's interesting. Did you know ES is like right near the sell side here?
Mm-hmm.
Like shit.
Yeah, I'm just sitting tight.
Honestly, I'm gonna say, and it's so kind of conflicting because higher time frame, I definitely want my move lower, but the structure looks more bullish. I think I'm gonna put this out there. I think that the SMT will be invalidated and we'll trade like that, but because of the bullish structure, I wouldn't be touching anything yet. But I probably wouldn't take. Personally, I wouldn't take the longs. I don't think. Where are we going? 11.
Whenever we're done here.
Dude, because I like the case for the hourly order block and the 50-minute fair value gap, honestly, more than the SMT at those lows. Because there's SMT at the highs too. So. Right? If this SMT at the lows just delivers this manipulation, or not manipulation, if it just delivers this retracement, then
That's kind of what I'm looking for. Is if these 5 minutes getting validated, then I'd look for shorts.
exactly. I'm gonna even write that down in my thing.
Like I'd be looking for this 15-minute order block, if we can close there, down below the bodies.
Why don't just 5-minute inverse, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be funny because like all the times I don't take that first trade, it just dumps right to the thing. But then this time we get the perfect retracement to the 15-minute fair value gap, and then
Yeah.
Apparently there was a guy that fully prevented like the Cold War from actually turning into like the end of both the U.S. and the Soviet Union, and he got like blacklisted and like shut up, and nobody knew about him until now. Big char long that open.
Right, I seen that.
Yeah, I think that up move was the wick of the 4-hour panel.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. So we'll get this 5-minute inversion, and then this will dump.
Like just the 50-minute just looks good for shorts.
I'm just trying to think. Do we really get that big of a move today? Another 200-point dump, pretty much engulfing the entire weekly range,
Might. Very well might.
right? Or is it just gonna kind of consolidate here for the rest of the day? I also don't like how it's a super slow move to inverse that gap. But the hourly does look good for shorts, or looks better.
Oh yeah, I think the shorts are better, but I don't know. That's me. I'm kind of biased toward shorts because I was in a short. Isn't he missing his trade right now? Dude, I think you're missing your trade. Oh, I can enter for you. Oh, you could get a better fill if you enter right now. Come on, do it. Where's the thing? Oh, I should just get you in anyway. It didn't inverse it, but there's every other time frame inversed it. I'd be in. Wait, didn't inverse it? That's all said? Okay. Didn't inverse it, but every other time frame inversed it. Except for the 1 minute. But like the 2 minute did, the 3 minute did, the 4 minute did. Oh, we got nothing on the chart. So invalidated. I'd consider that 5 minute ran through. I'd really like that 1 minute there. Yeah. You really wait for the 5 minute inverse?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it.
Oh shit, eh? I also think you could adjust your stop loss.
I
So
have
like
it at that
8
1040 high.
845 or 855 level.
Yeah, that's where my stop is.
Oh, it is okay. Sorry, I thought it was at the high. Forgot for a second. Oh, there at intercept.
Yep.
And then
And
you
just
got him?
traded back into it there. Left a
Add
5 minute
one on
gap.
that 5-minute tap, maybe.
I'm already in full size here.
You're in 3.
Yeah. Stop loss is at the 855 price level high.
I don't know if it goes to the weekly sell side though.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of gauge it. See how fast we move through here.
Mm-hmm. Trump speaking up.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Nope.
Yo. Oh, didn't even have that 5-minute.
No, just fell short.
I was waiting for that. There you go. Yeah, those data lows are freaking clean. I don't even think he's on the plane yet.
Really?
He's not even on the plane to Alaska yet. How long does it take to fly to Alaska?
Depends where he's flying from.
Washington?
And it'd be probably a while. Gotta fly over Canada.
I literally think flying
Probably like a 8 hour
7
flight.
hours and 43 minutes.
Yeah.
Apparently driving it takes several days, which I could see. Well, they'd be probably going to a... Well, he's coming from Russia.
Okay, we got the 15-minute order block there.
Alaska's interesting. I don't think anybody's packing up and moving to Alaska.
No,
It's kind of like you're just... Could you imagine?
unless you're Luke
you
from
imagine-
Outdoor Boys.
Could you imagine spawning in Alaska? Like, fuck. Imagine, so if you spawn in Alaska, imagine how much it would suck knowing you could have spawned in Florida. So we invalidate that SMT those lows for sure.
Yeah, because the 10 o'clock wick trades up into the hourly order block, rejects extremely aggressively, forming a 15-minute order block and a 5-minute inversion.
Look at the hourly candle bar.
Yeah,
Look at that.
so I'm saying it wicks up into the hourly order block.
It's weird. It's weird.
Plus we have these equal lows. Are your equal lows at like
To the tip.
23,770.5?
25. Yeah. In the quarter.
Mine's 0.5, but well, because on MNQ it took it, so I'm gonna go to break even once the equal lows get taken on NQ, not this low
so
that got
just
put in on MNQ.
go from the 953 low.
Okay. So there's the 15-minute order block traded to.
Um, judging by this, it might take a while to get
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping it picks up here right away.
Well, I want it to pick up too. Well, I'm gonna make a coffee. I'm falling asleep watching this. It's like yesterday. Go. What's this? Oh, it's a bear. And I go, oh, it's not gonna rip the whole of the ground. That's what bear is talking about. He's talking about that thing, ready? Oh, jeez. Just destroying it. How close is this guy standing? This guy's tearing it up. And he's standing right now. He's just walking through your trade.
Yeah, I'm just drawing a few things out here. Yeah, so idea behind the short. London forms SMT with previous day's high, and then display slower aggressively. Form SMT at previous day's low, but we failed to reverse off of it. We get a retracement into a 15-minute imbalance, and then entry was the 5-minute inversion. So expecting this 11 o'clock candle to continue the distribution lower into, let's see here. There's like one 15-minute sell side level from August 12th. And then the rest of those hourly relative equal lows, which is, I think, low of the week. Which is, yeah, low of the week. So I'm not going to be holding all the way to the low of the week just because I'm not really expecting it to get that full move on a Friday. But I will hold this for like a 2 hour. There's also equal lows with the 10 a.m. news that came out. I'll switch over to here. Do a quick rundown on his computer. So, holy man. Okay, here, I'm gonna remove. Well, actually, that's fine. Okay, so we SMT'd this high up here too, not just this high. It's more like that with ES. So SMT with London's high, displacement lower, hourly change in state, tracement to this hourly gap. Yeah, tracement to this hourly gap, and then on open we displace lower. We formed SMT here, but with this hourly candle rejection, right, failing to reverse, I'm expecting this 5-minute gap there to hold. So I'd expect something like this, right? Entry is about there. Stop loss at this high. So we failed to reverse here. We just got retracement followed by another expansion. So expecting to see a continuation down to towards these lows. Not necessarily make it to there, but get close. Right, also had this 15-minute change in state. Yeah.
Feel a little bit of a retracement?
Yeah.
Did I grab that out of there?
No, I drew it up.
Okay. That sounds stupid. Did I? That's only Vegas math.
Yeah. Okay, there's a 5-minute gap tap. So I'd like to see this start to deliver lower, closing below these 4 up close candles that we've had.
So it took quite a while to tap that 5-minute.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a 15-minute though.
Yeah, I'd want that to be the high of the hourly candle. So 11 o'clock opens up, trades higher into the 5-minute inversion and the 5-minute fair value gap, as well as digging into that 15-minute order block. And then I'd want to see us start to get some displacement lower.
So hopefully the logic and what he outlined helps it make sense on why the hourly looks extremely bearish and we should sell off. But the highest I wanted in that imbalancer.
Yeah, I don't want to see it go any higher than this.
Not much higher now.
Ooh.
Holy fuck.
Okay, Trump's on the stage now, probably, hey? No?
that wick printed before he was even on there.
So we traded into that upper 15-minute gap. still holding the 5 minute.
Hey, that upper 15-minute, it's fine. How many? 11 minutes though. Oh, it must be going. Must be going on right now. Oh, there's a U.S.-Russian joint base. I didn't know that. Oh, he only left an hour ago.
No, so it won't be for a while.
I think 42 minutes ago, this live stream was talking about how he just departed.
So a little bit deeper of a retracement than I wanted for this wick of the hourly.
Oh, there he actually is going to be there soon, or is going to be on stage soon. It was set for 11 a.m. and he left at 6:25 a.m. In Eastern time, EDT. Oh, brother. Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah, I want to see this 5 minute order block. That would give me a lot of confidence in
Why would
the
you want to
hourly
see that
wick.
5 minute order block? That's like
Like-
90 points in drawdown.
No. Like I want to see it form like the bearish order block. Like I want to see us close 13 points lower,
Oh, this candle?
forming the 5 minute order block to the downside, which would then tell me that the hourly wick has been put in. And then I can look to reduce my risk once the low from like 1057 is taken. I'm going to look to reduce my risk to the high that we put in there inside the 5 minute. And then I'll be going to break even once we reach that low from 950 on the 5-minute chart. So whatever that is, only 1 minute. So we inverse that tiny little 5-minute there. The little 5-minute inversion.
I took it.
You're in short, sir?
Yeah, I hopped into that.
All right. So yeah, little 5-minute inversion there. I do want to see the order block though. That'd be ideal for me. I'm actually thinking well, I was thinking about reducing my risk now. So I don't really want to see it trade back above that high.
I literally bottom ticked it. I entered on this candle and my fill price is actually non-existent. Look at this. Look at this. I've literally bottom ticked that candle. 803.75. I don't even know if I traded there on this chart. Dude, my fill price isn't even existent on NQ. It's on MNQ. Fuck.
Okay.
Obviously, I'll be going to break even at the internal lows, which is different from yours, but yes, we should be picking it up speed-wise. Usually, I don't take another trade after I win, but my conviction is pretty freaking good here. So, it's a different story. What's your fill price?
0650.
You got 3 points better than me.
Technically only in half size now because I've reduced my risk. So yeah, I've reduced my risk to that high inside the 5 minute. I'll probably go to break even once we take these internal lows, these relative equal lows actually. We'll see how fast we trade through there.
Hopefully faster than this 5 minute candle's moved.
Yeah. If we can get below the 5 minute candle bodies there, in the next 20 seconds, we'll have a 15 minute order block as well, out of the 50 minute. For yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, we didn't get the 5 minute change in state, but we did get a bearish close.
That doesn't matter. It didn't fucking move anywhere, this 5 minute candle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to keep an eye out on ES.
I don't want it to trade it back above the candle that traded into the 15 or into the 1 minute fair value up there.
Yeah, ideally.
Yeah. So I've actually got my stop loss there, just super mitigated, because ideally it sells off like aggressively. I don't need it. I don't need it loose stop loss. I can have a tight one, and I'll go to break even once it hits there, and then not running it to those lows, just to that low. But definitely partialing there if it can actually go lower. Those equal lows 7. Yeah, the reason for the trailed stop loss is because this little micro consolidation. Then we had a little bit of an aggressive move lower, took out this low, and then just because it's not moving as quick as I want it to, I'm gonna mitigate my risk on it. Because really, if you get this 5 minute close inversing this 5 minute gap, and then another bearish 5 minute close, you don't want it to take the previous candle's high. So. But like, yeah, like I said a few minutes ago, I took a trade. I took a winning trade. I usually don't come back and trade, but I made an exception today because I like this, but it's being too slow. I like that. I really like that 15 minute. Why not? So that's about the last move up I'd want. As in, like, I'd want this candle to be extremely bearish, or the next candle. Literally any, if we go above the opening price of the previous candle, it's stupid. That's my technical analysis. It's the market's stupid and it doesn't. Well, I went above the opening price, but fucking doesn't sell off. It's stupid. See, it's stupid. Holy shit, it's stupid. So it ticked back into that fair value.
We just SMT'd the high with YM there.
honestly, like,
So I don't want to see higher than that. That's as high as I want it to go right there.
well, I want it because I want it to move quicker on the 5 minute. You know, I didn't want the previous 5 minute candles high taken because that, in my eyes, didn't make that much sense. I'm gonna be taking out a trailed stop loss there. Okay, got taken out of the trailed stop loss there, and that's gonna be my day there. I have no desire to come back in and trade after that idea failed. In my opinion, that was a very strong idea. So
We're in the most premium 3 minute gap right there. So I wouldn't want to see any higher than that. Any higher than that, and this trade will be invalidated. So considering how much we've kind of consolidated here, we're not expanding away. Once we take that low from 1057, I'll most likely go to break even instead of the data low.
yeah, I trailed my stop to that high once we broke away from it and closed below the that up candle that traded to that gap because I didn't want to see the 5 minute traded above.
Mm-hmm.
So I might have to get back in, gauging off of that reaction. Well, we'll see how this closes.
I'd at least wait for like a 5 minute,
I'm
that
seeing,
5 minute change in
I'm
state.
gonna see how we close. That 1 minute didn't close.
Okay, starting to get some decent movement. Now the next thing I'm looking for is just closes. I'm looking for strong 5 minute candle closes to the downside. Like I don't want to see this wick back up for the next like 2.5 minutes. I'd like to see this continue.
Well, it freaking should go lower. When you get that reaction off that internal sweep, if that's what that is, then boom. I see no reason for it not to just flush right to it.
Yeah. Well, considering how slow this was like recently,
Yeah,
that we've been kind of in this range for almost an hour, that this should be aggressive. Once it takes the 11 o'clock sell side, it shouldn't hesitate. It should continue flushing down to the data low.
this is the 11 o'clock sell side.
Yeah. 10:59.
Yeah. Oh, I fucking real like that. Really like that. I'm in this one too, but if you couldn't tell.
Kind of figured off that reaction.
Yeah. Well, since it was like literally about to close and it was going to get the change that I entered, so I don't have like the worst fill in the world. Probably still going to do that break even if we displace below these internal lows here. I might leave it though. Just depends how we trade.
Okay, there's those lows.
Yeah. MNQ took them, yeah.
Okay. So I'm anticipating that that's the high of the hourly candle, that high at 11:15, right? So 11 o'clock opens up, trades higher into the 15-minute order block, 5-minute, 50-minute gap, everything there, all those PD rays. And then from there we get an what the hell am I trying to say? Explosive. We got an explosive move down.
Splooge.
What?
Holy shit, there's the partial.
Okay, I'm at break even there.
There's the partial. We're running this for another few points here.
Right. So then 11 o'clock opens up higher.
40 more points.
And then just there we got the 5-minute change in state close. 3-minute change in state. I guess that could have been an entry too, hey? So 11 o'clock opens, trades higher, right? You don't get a change in state. You get the retracement to the 3-minute, and then you get the change in state. That could be your entry. Yeah.
That's my second entry.
Yeah.
Third entry.
That's good. So yeah, I'm at break even here.
Also at break even. Fuck.
Well,
I did what did I do? 5 contracts on that chart. I got 2 out right there.
there we go. Okay.
Okay.
For sure safe with this break even now. I don't care what happens.
Buddy, today is a absolutely wild day.
And it could be interesting because Trump and Putin are speaking. Like it could be some serious down move here.
And I'm at break even, and still got 2 contracts in here. So currently floating about 500 on the day per account. Again, so like this morning I left it run for a little bit, and today I'm gonna leave this run for a little bit here. With my very good break even, which is right there. Probably taking some off at that 15-minute low, not that far away. And then I'll take 1 off there, and then I'll extend it lower. Because that low is not really existent. It's that good juice right there. The nice run the TP like that. I just really want follow through here. My everything from higher time frame to lower time frame is telling me to hold this baby. So I'm currently doing my journal too. Yeah, this is fucking nice. This is
nice. Printing.
This is nice.
Okay,
to watch, man.
That
Okay,
15-minute sell side
so
could be a partial area.
Just me getting back in and trading again, which I generally don't do. I secured another freaking. How much did I actually make extra on the? So I made an extra. Well, this is crazy. Just wait. made an extra $938 already, and I've still got one contract running, which is up 800 some. And if it goes, let's say it goes all the way to my last TP here, which is
You have it at that hourly sell side or what?
admittedly it's pretty extended. Not the hourly like relative equal lows, but this green sell side. The right here. Oh, the rejection block. Sorry, yeah, 15-minute rejection block. So if it goes to that 15-minute rejection block, I make. Fuck, this is crazy. Hold on. If it goes there, I make an extra $1,600. So today I would be at 4,600, 4,300 ish. Not gonna lie, I went to bed last night knowing I'd be at $500 on every account today.
Fuck, this has got some serious room, I think. I'm just trying to think. Like Friday,
there's a lot of
we
days.
have lots of news today though. Like we had 2 red folders already, plus Trump's talking. Do we get the move? 80 more points lower, or yeah, like 100 points lower. I don't think it's too far out of the cards here.
Is out of the cards? No, it's in the deck 100%. You're talking if you're using those kind of analogies. You get a 15-minute close down there. Look at that thing. This is one of those days that if you're not in the shorts, you're really missing out because it flushes. That's pretty cool. Holy shit, like what would have happened if I didn't partial?
So I'm just looking at.
I'd be up if it didn't partial.
I'm gonna actually look to take a. Yeah, I'm gonna look for ES taking previous days low. That'll be a good partial area for me.
Dude, if I didn't partial, I'd be up 9,000 on each account.
That's crazy.
Right, like currently. But I partialed at the equal lows.
Yeah.
Which is fine by me. And then I partialed again. And then I'm only holding one. So. But again, securing is better than non-secure securing.
So 15 more minutes and we will have inversed the hourly gap to the left to the downside.
Okay, I'm doing my journaling while this plays out because we gotta go. We're going on.
That's right.
We're going on a trip today. And I gotta go pack and stuff.
So streams will resume. Let's see here.
Probably Wednesday.
Yeah. For sure Wednesday. Possibly Tuesday, but for sure Wednesday.
Today, with the amount of partials and trades I took that were winning, increased my win rate by a good 10%. Just higher trade frequency, and they're all winners. So, like shit. Oh, fuck yeah! If this hits, it will actually be my biggest day on XFA, I think. Currently, it's already up there, but only if I closed right now. So I'm holding because could have the biggest XFA day here. So what news drivers was there today? Fuck, it was.
There's
PMI.
PMI and consumer sentiment, I think, are the two. I'll double check here. Retail sales and consumer sentiment plus Trump. So there's a few.
What was that? 8:30.
8:30 was retail sales. And then 10 was consumer sentiment.
I think your dad was in that.
I'll check.
I asked him. So what we're looking for right now is this 5 minute to go lower. The break even on this trade is at this price level, but does not really matter because I managed to get 80% of my position out from here to here. So, and that one micro is running all the way down to there.
So we traded that 5 minute gap.
Yes, we just tapped it right there.
Don't want to see any higher than that though.
Well,
Obviously.
where's my break even at? It's pretty high for where I'd like allow it to go before it goes lower.
Yeah.
So it's a good break even.
I'd want to see this start to flush.
I've seen some pretty wicked shit happen.
Like the hourly candle, like I'm still above the open of the hourly candle, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see this hourly candle close with this much of a rejection wick to the
Well, you
downside.
know what? Since that guy Trump's talking with Putin here.
Yeah. Better say something crazy.
Oh, are they actually fucking talking right now? Oh, no.
Yeah, because there's only 10 minutes left in the hour, right? So like I don't want to see if this 5 minute gets invalidated, then it'll be a break even trade.
Okay, I gotta take another break even.
And that's fine.
Yeah. But I managed to get enough partials there to bring my daily total to 500 on every account, 500 US on every account. So let's see here. What are you up?
Oh, we traded right to that 5 minute change in state.
Yeah.
So that's the highest I'd want it to go.
What are you up?
I'm flat.
You're flat?
Yeah.
You'll beat. Holy fuck, that's a lot of retracement though.
Yeah.
You let it come all the way back. You let it come
Well,
all the way back.
it didn't even. Well, my risk wasn't ideal because I took the 5 minute inversion.
Yeah.
So like I was at a 1R, and I didn't even hit that 15 minute sell side that I was looking to target.
I gotta edit the
For partial.
I gotta edit the title of this because I'm up 2,700.
Yeah. No, I'll be flat on the day. I'll be up like $1 or $2 maybe.
There we go.
But yes, that is way too deep of a retracement in my opinion. So that's fine. I'm not going to take the trade off now for a $50 win. I'll just let it go. Because I still.
We got another sub.
We did?
Yeah,
Sweet.
I got my friend to subscribe.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I think he's watching the stream too.
Fuck, that's a deep retracement.
Oh, your long's looking good for you, hey?
Yeah.
You took a long at those lows.
A mini.
You did a mini at the lows.
Yeah.
Made 750 back.
You made 750.
Back.
Well, sorry, 250 down. Now I'm up 500.
Holy fuck.
Slamming over here. All right, I got taken out of break even.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll be done.
It's
for the
funny.
day there.
If I didn't partial, which I always partial, I would have fallen short of that TP and then.
You take it off there? Or?
No, I didn't hit the level I was looking for. And then, well, I was targeting these lows here. No, I got taken out of break even.
So I made 27 today.
What, sorry?
I made 27 today.
Yeah. That's good.
It was pretty decent.
I'm down $3.
Yeah, now I got to go pack because I'm going to Regina. Going to Vagina.
Well, that tis that. All right. We'll see you Wednesday, I think, right? Yeah.
Shit. Yes, we'll see you Wednesday. We're gonna end the live stream because there's no more trading today for us.
Yeah.
Since we. It's already been 2 hours. It's supposed to be a short live stream. I mean, it's not 4 hours like yesterday, but.
Within another 1,000, that's stupid email.
All right, we'll see you guys.